After US Speaker Nancy Pelosi left Taiwan, the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, held a 7-day military drill around Taiwan as a threat. Surprisingly, on August 14th, 5 more members of Congress from both parties visited Taiwan again. According to the American media, there will be a 3rd delegation by the end of August. The delegation was led by Senator Ed Markey, who is the chairman of the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Subcommittee on East Asia, the Pacific, and International Cybersecurity Policy. Before his trip, Markey tweeted, "I'm traveling to Taiwan with a bipartisan congressional delegation to reaffirm U.S. support for Taiwan and encourage stability and peace across the Taiwan Strait." On August 15th, the delegation met with President Ing-wen of the Republic of China. Senator Markey emphasized his strong belief in the close bilateral relationship and its ability to continue flourishing throughout the 21st century. Taiwan is an important beacon of democracy, human rights, and free speech in a region where many who stand up for those universal values are targeted every day.
At this moment of uncertainty, we must do everything we can to maintain peace and stability for Taiwan. We have a moral obligation to do everything we can to prevent an unnecessary conflict. And Taiwan has demonstrated incredible restraint and discretion during challenging times.
Markey also noted that the friendship between the U.S. and Taiwan is rooted in the commitment to human rights values. Taiwan has been a leader in the fight against COVID-19 and has become a global technology and manufacturing powerhouse, particularly in semiconductors, with the entire world benefiting from Taiwan's expertise and leadership. President Tsai mentioned, "More recently, China has been conducting prolonged military exercises in the waters surrounding Taiwan, gravely affecting regional peace and stability."
Russia's invasion of Ukraine earlier this year has highlighted the threat that authoritarian nations pose to the global order. We are engaging in close cooperation with international allies to closely monitor the military situation. At the same time, we continue to let the world know that we are doing our utmost to resolutely ensure stability and maintain the status quo in the Taiwan Strait.
She also said, "In the face of expanding global authoritarianism, Taiwan hopes to bolster economic cooperation with international friends who share our democratic values in order to develop more secure supply chains."
Taiwan will continue to work hand in hand with the U.S. to staunchly defend freedom and democracy. Given our shared values, we also seek to conclude a high-standard trade agreement with the U.S. We were delighted to see bipartisan support for the passage of the CHIPS and Science Act. We believe the act provides even more incentives for Taiwanese semiconductor companies to explore investments in the U.S.
With the U.S. Congress in session in September and the midterm elections in November, the House and Senate are moving forward with the Taiwan Policy Act. It has been considered a major tonic for U.S.-Taiwan relations. The members said the delegation will bring back the views exchanged during the trip to serve as a reference for reviewing Taiwan-related bills. On the other hand, the delegation's trip to Taiwan again has the CCP riled up. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian said at a press conference that the U.S. lawmakers' attempt to challenge the One China policy by visiting Taiwan was doomed to failure. At the same time, the Eastern Theater Command of the CCP also announced that it would organize a multi-service joint combat readiness patrol in the sea and airspace around Taiwan. The Mainland Affairs Council of the Republic of China said that Taiwan and the international community will not succumb to such a threat. It expressed strong protest against China's provocative military exercises and unreasonable criticism and resolutely opposed China's detrimental actions that seriously endanger the security of the Taiwan Strait and the region.